A beautiful day here in San Diego, and it is a typically glorious day. With the temperatures probably up in the upper 70s, mid-70s. The starting lineup for Japan, the visiting team, presented by 2K Sports Major League Baseball 2K9. The familiar name at the top, Ichiro Suzuki. You can see the numbers that he put up in the first round of the World
National Ball about Cuban ball players, but this one is absolutely amazing. 6'3", I think that's a little short. 185, I think that's a little heavy. This is a tall drink of water, and it comes at...
That's a team for the Cuban club, and led by their catcher, the veteran Ariel Pastano. Not a surprise with the youngster on the mound that they have the veteran catcher in there. A lot of people look at him as an extra coach, an extra manager on the field.
Finish for him.
So our first 3-2 count. And Ichiro with a little slapper. You got to hustle it over. Perret just in time to get the out. Good stretch at first base. Keep off the base paths. 0-2 count. Chapman with the ground ball. Good pitch. Gurriel up with it. Makes the play. Gets the out. He really jammed him on that one. 2 down. And 3 RBIs in the first round. 3-1 delivery to him. And he is on with a walk. So a chance for a 1-2-3 inning goes by the boards there. Chapman walked only 14-2. Runner goes, big jump. There is no chance. Wilkie with the stolen base.
I think the interesting thing here is Chapman has a very big leg kick. If you can read that he's going home or to first, you can get a good jump. And the other thing, with that big a leg kick, I think you can actually steal on him going first move because the leg kick is so high. Even if he delivered the ball to first base and picked you off, the first baseman's transfer to second.
The hitters. On the 2-1. Runner's going to have to stop at third, play at first, and a nice pickup. Enriquez hustling over after that ball bounced. Their manager, second World Baseball Classic that he has managed. And this lineup for Cuba is a powerhouse as they come in with the best average of the 16 teams that started in this World Baseball Classic. Cepeda leading them in that number.
Daisuke Matsuzaka, he really tries to avoid contact. He has a wide array of pitches, and with Daisuke, you normally...
And then an 8-1 win initially against South Africa. Down to third. Morano will make the play, get the out. Says Paytas retired. If you like defense, Steve, you're going to love this game.
No question. The Japanese team takes a lot of pride in their defense, and a familiar name in center field, Kosuke Fukudome of the Chicago Cubs, plays right field primarily for the Cubs, playing center field on balls in the major leagues last year.
2-ball, 1-strike count, and a ground ball towards the middle, and that's going to go through for a base hit. Iwamura trying to haul that one in, could not get to it. Enriquez has the first hit of the ball game. Take a look at our crew this last season in his own home league, and he got jammed on that one. That may be trouble. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Runner will stop at second base as Ichiro will get it back in. Enriquez thought about going, but knew the arm that was out there. Home run and 2 RBIs. He'll take that one to left field. That is playable. High sky, big sun. Aoki is there to put it away. Runners have to stay. 2 down.
Matsuzaka got inside.
Off first and second. High in the air to center field. Fukudome. He's got him. So Daisuke had runner. 2-strike count. Third 3-ball count that Chapman has had. And he will walk him. That is the second walk surrendered. A little more on the starter. We're watching.
You can be longer, but you got to have that deception.
He got him. He's out of there. There was one in deception, Oral, as he picks him off at first. He was going.
Well, Japanese baseball here in this WBC is going to be small ball. It's going to be get on with the walk, be disciplined, take the pitch counts up, move the runners around, and try and steal some bag. And he was not even that far off. He was really developed mechanically and get better timing.
And he will miss inside. That is the third walk. And again, he walks around the mound upset. So he is National League Rookie of the Year honors. They got him again. Tag is put on. Wow. Right now, Japan's running themselves out of the inning.
Well, they really are. One of the moves that Genio Velez made when he put his lineup together today, Leslie Anderson at first baseman, a better defensive player and a left-handed thrower, that in these sorts of situations a little bit better. You see the hanging move, he goes over, foot comes down quickly. Uchikawa just gets off like he was going on first movement. Well-executed rundown. If you're going to go on first movement, you have...
Got him. What an inning. So the left-hander, the 21-year-old, walks to pick.
Team in the lineup.
Murata's moved in at third base even with a bag. He wasn't bunting there. Second base, Iwamura. 2 down. Daisuke ahead on the count, 1-2. Pistano will take it on the outside corner. Daisuke gets his first strikeout. So
he says that their mindset's not going to change. Their mindset's not going to change. They're going to stay the same focus. They welcome the opportunity to place more guys in the.
As Kenji Jojima got it, that is the first hit, and that's going to be the second one. Akinori Iwamura takes one to left field. Cepeda will get it back in, and Japan's got the first 2 on here in the 3rd inning.
Well, you thought Japan maybe could get a good look at Chapman the first time around and get used to the velocity.
Really opens up some holes for Ichiro, grounded out first time up. They got a chance at third and will get the out. And a timeout immediately called for. Good play by Nation in this World Baseball Classic. That ball's going to be into left field for a base hit. Cepeda up, runner coming around third, and he'll have to go back. 1-hop throw in, that'll load the bases on the 3rd single of the inning.
Would take right to the big leagues and let him learn at that level. This is not a guy that needs to go to the minors for a long, long time.
Seems he's not given up anything. Walked one, no hits. Runner's going to come on this one as he gives up the first run. And a 1-0 lead for Japan. And an unhappy catcher holds his arms up to his relief pitcher. Iwamura scores. Wild pitch.
Well, there's always a danger with a man on third base, and you're going to go to a big sweep and breaking ball. You see Pistano setting up away, but the breaking ball just gets way outside, and Pistano can put his arms up for Gonzalez, but the reality is that was not a great effort on his part to try to block that ball and keep it in front. He's got to fight over and be able to do it. You see in the Japanese dugout, Tatsuya.
Out of the bullpen, Gonzalez. That one, right center field. And that's going to fall in for a base hit. This pious throw will come in and be cut off, an RBI single. And a 2-0 lead for Japan.
A good piece of hitting by Aoki there. Battling, knowing that you've got to put the ball in play. They go to the ball away again. He reaches out of the strike zone. It's not a strike, but he reaches out, protecting the outside part, putting it in play. You just don't want to strike out with a man on third, less than 2 outs, and good things happen when you make contact as the ball falls just in front.
Espana, the right fielder.
And hitting it off the end of the bat, but keeping the bat in the strike zone.
Murata lifts that one high in the air. Little breeze will carry it over towards center. Cepeda will make the catch. Taraoka will come to the plate, and it is a 3-0 lead. Murata gets the RBI on the sac fly.
Now you talk about playing the game the right way. Even your big power hitter cuts the swing back, puts the ball in play. He's playing in a pitcher's ballpark where the home run is not a big weapon. He's in a situation to get an RBI with an out. He just puts it in place. He gets so very important.
That's going to be up the middle for a base hit. Runner's going to try and go to third. Got a chance on the play. The tag not made. Aoki slow
over and test his skills in America. It really opened it up for all of us here to enjoy their talent.
To the count, runners off first and third. And swung wildly on that one. Ichikawa is down, but a
counter the aggressiveness of the Cuban hitters.
1-1 delivery on the way. Shattered the bat, popped it up towards right field, and that's going to fall in for a base hit. So Cepeda is on with a single with one down here in the 3rd inning. And arms on these players for both teams. Never stop throwing. Great pitch on the outside corner. Enriquez down, called strike 3.
Well, the interesting thing is
to go away. Cepeda had a single his first time up, and he's going to get a single again. Over to third base. Cepeda goes with Cepeda delivering the base hit. And a 2-out chance to get on the board for
out on my pitch.
1-2 delivery on the way, and he's gone. Off-speed breaking ball. Daisuke gets his fourth strikeout. No runs on a couple of hits. 2 are left.
To handle a pitching staff. And communication is so important.
That one to right field. Again protecting with that sun. Espana can't find it. Judgem is on his way to second base. And that's where he'll end up. Boy, the balls hit in the air have been an adventure for both teams so far in this game.
Well, no sunglasses as you take a look at Despaigne right there. No sunglasses. Obviously, we saw the problem that Ichiro had. He's trying to shade the sun with his glove, and at that point realizes, you know what? I might get hit in the head. I'm getting out of here. Ball kicks away from him, but obviously the lack of...
Play in the U.S. because they make so much money off it. And a ground ball towards the middle. Diving stop. Gurriel makes the throw. Not going to get him. But did save a run, at least for the moment. Judgem moves home. They are back. And a chopper. Runner's going to score easily. They go to second and will get the out. Gurriel over to Perret to get the force out. Judgem will score, though.
Who was their closer. They have another guy closer and waiting.
Oh, right off the end of the glove, and a nice play made. Jimenez helps himself defensively of tonight's game. That will be on Monday. So you got to lose 2. Ground ball down to third. Scooped up. Gurriel is retired. And the 1-ball 2-strike delivery. Wow. I mean, he's just tying people up right now. Daisuke's got 5 strikeouts. 2-ball 2-strike count with 2 away. Swung on and missed. That's 6 strikeouts, 2 in the inning. Retired.
You ever hear anything about second thoughts that these young men have had about not trying to reach the top? And I know it takes a tremendous amount of risk to think about, you know.
He got him, and he'll get down to first base. Their power hitter. Morata takes that one right in the side.
And I know Orestes has real emotional ties to this and has talked a lot about.
Orestes absolutely right. That ball's going to be a base hit down the line into right field. Runner going to third base. Yasuwara picks up the single. He's 2 for 2 in the ball game and a walk. And Japan just continues to grind this. Runners at first and third. Ground ball towards the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Murata will score. And RBI. Ichikawa gets it, and it is a 5-0 lead for Japan. Station to station effective baseball.
The small ball is about playing the percentages, putting the ball in play, finding holes. The probabilities of baseball. Make contact, maybe it'll find a hole. Get the extra base, run the bases well. Play good, solid defense. Throw strikes out. Thinking that Team Japan is susceptible to the left-hander. I tell you what.
3-2. 1 down. Runners are going. Only play is going to be at first. The flip, not in time. The umpire says he got pulled off the bag. Carlos Ray, first base umpire for him.
Manage him this year.
Jojima will bloop that one to second. That is exactly what they asked for. Infield
Completely.
2-2 counted. And Iwamura takes it in a strike 3 call. So Gonzalez back for the 5th inning. Cuba, the home team. Daisuke has been outstanding, and he will have that one bunted to third. Bobbled, no play made. Murata, the third baseman, trying to watch Daisuke and the ball at the strike count. Perret takes that one towards the hole. Karaoke for 1, the relay to first. Iwamura turns the double play.
I tell you what, Daisuke gets 2 outs right there with the ground ball double play, keeping the ball. Years old. Parallel those 2 careers.
Got him. He is just dominating every inning of the game. 3-1 delivery. Karaoke puts that one up in the air to left field. Cepeda will go back. 2 down.
Dustin Pedroia with his ribcage strain with Brian Roberts.
Ground ball towards second base. And there is the first 1-2-3 inning to be recorded by anyone. Matsuzaka with the 0-1. Cepeda nubs that one down to third. Murata, 2 down. 2-2 delivery. And indeed, strikeouts. Has to look forward to. They've got at-bats left, and they won't be against Dice K. Ball, 2 strikeout. Yikes. A little mustard on that one. If they do, you carry on a conversation. That ball in the air to left field. Hit pretty well near the warning track, but it's playable. Cepeda back to get it, and a 1-2. Japan. Iwakuma. Hisashi Iwakuma. Like South Korea, the only loss Japan had in a 1-0 game, so he pitched well. That is going to be a base hit. Well, gets it. A leadoff single here in the 7th inning. And one of the things that's hard for the U.S. fans, these baseball players. Came in with a heater, foul tipped into the mitt. Strikeout. 1 down, 1 this game to get some at-bats for the 26-year-old. And that one to short. Tadaoka 1. Iwamura taken out on a nice slide at second base. 0-2 count. Right a book. Swung on and got him. So Iwakuna comes out of the bullpen. He gets a couple of strikeouts. No runs despite a lead issue going from one round to the other. 1-2 delivery is swung on and missed. Couple of strikeouts right there. One away.
67 batting average.
That ball in the air off the meat of the bat towards the gap, but it's going to stay up. Kojima is retired. Cepeda over to get it, and there are 2 down here in the 8th inning.
But in no way.
Maya worked well, hitting in 2/3 with a couple of strikeouts. Retired all 5 batters that he faced.
To change their eye levels.
31-year-old right-hander delivers and misses outside. Iwamura is on, so 3 out of the 4 times to the plate. RBI chance for Ichiro. Left field. Cepeda in the shadows puts it away, and that will retire the. Will come out of the bullpen. Iwakuna worked an inning, gave up 1 hit and struck out 2. 2-1 strikeout. Mahara, and he's bringing heat, and that one's going to be rocked into the corner. As Pettis will make the turn and will stay. Aoki gets it in from left field. So a single with 1 down in the 8th inning. Problem for Cuba. They have all been singles, 7 of them in the game. Runner at first, 1-1. Chance for 2. There's 1. Iwamura. They turn it again. He'll deliver a base hit off the 0-1 pitch. Well, the leadoff man on in the top of the 9th inning.
If you have one, but how many?
Aoki only plays at first. He will get the sacrifice.
There's an ownership.
That one lifted into center field is going to be a base hit. Kawasaki will make the turn and will score. And a 6-0 lead. Murata gets his 2nd RBI of the game.
I think that's still going to be growing pains of this. And I think this is going to last for a long, long time, maybe forever. And this will be the World Baseball Classic, and it will be a world event. But we will continue to see who takes it seriously and who grows and says, enough black eyes, we're not going to get embarrassed. We're going to show this is really our game. And the U.S. is still in it, but that loss to Puerto Rico was embarrassing. And
way to win ball games. That one's going to get away. A pass ball, I would suspect. Murata will move down to second base.
It's not been a good game for the battery of Team Cuba. Been
4 times up, 3 times on. And that one is taken for a strike. He just got fooled on that one. Garcia looking for his first RBI. I was going to be sorry, but the heck with it. Swung on and chopped towards second base. Ariel will make the quick toss over to first, and that will do it. So Cuba's got 3. Miami, yes, it is the kingdom of the Netherlands.
It's on classic, but I hope it doesn't become a classic with Netherlands beating the USA.
Do not 3-2 delivery to him, and rocketed in the air towards the corner in right field, and that will go all the way to the wall. Ichiro back to get it, and there's a double. Cepeda gets a 2-bagger to lead off the 9th inning, the first extra. 1 ball, 2 strike count, runner at second. known as Big Papi of Cuba. Coryell waiting. Here's the 2-2. And another. Yep. Takes that to the gap towards left center field, and that's the ball game. Fukudome over to get it. No runs, one hit, no errors, and one left on. A combined shutout as Japan 6-12 and 2, 0-8 and 0 for Cuba.
Japan breaks on top. Outstanding pitching performance. All zeros, only giving up 8 hits.
Outstanding offensive approach from Japan. Cuba needing to regroup a little bit offensively and with the pitching.
The ERA for Japan.